Hey, thanks for clicking on Dave's Dungeon. This is just a little reminder that we got a contest going on, December of 2020 here. We're giving away these 5 Funko Pops. Possibly all this month, maybe spread over a few months. It depends on the response. But you gotta go to episode 20. Check out our video on episode 20. Tell you all about the contest. Tell you what you gotta do to win one of these Funko Pops. Again, thanks for stopping by. Here's today's video. Welcome to Dave's Dungeon. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out another one of my videos. I'm actually filming this video without the help of my significant other, my better half, Kimberly. She's not feeling well. She's upstairs in the non-dungeon area of the house, sleeping, trying to feel better. So I have to get another video out. I've got things stacking up here. I got this mountain of stuff over here I need to open to show what I've been picking up for the collection and whatnot. I've also got some. I got these Venom mystery boxes. These Fantastic Four Venoms. I picked up 4 of these at GameStop. You can see this does not have the wrap on it. It has been opened. It's not a mystery to me. We bought 4 of these, and same thing with Pokemon cards. Kim gets a little impatient. She wants to rip into these things, and I try and tell her we got a channel now. We got to do that stuff on the video. I compromised. We opened 2 of them. There's still 2 sealed. Those will probably be on my next video, because I'm not about to open the 2 sealed ones without her here. Okay, so I'm putting that back down. Just a bunch of other stuff I want to get into here. I've been spending a lot of time online the last few days. You know, unemployed. Here I am. I've already talked about that enough. Minnesota unemployment is messing up my business. I haven't received a dime since I made that video a few weeks ago where I was out in the Walmart parking lot talking about getting shut down. And I haven't received a dime, not a red penny, from unemployment. Simply because of a glitch, revalidating my social security number or something like that. Now there's another hold on it. They got to put form 56-B9er form through now, and we're waiting on that. I'm getting really frustrated because that's a system I've been paying into for, 30 plus years of working. This is the first year of my life where I've actually filed unemployment. And just as it went back in April, May, June, when we got shut down the first time, I just expected the money to come rolling into my account, which it hasn't done. So I really backed off on the purchase end of it. I also need to invest in better equipment. I'm filming this with my cell phone, okay, my wife's cell phone actually, but obviously the lighting, the sound, the picture, everything can be improved, and I'm going to improve all that. Just give me time. I am a beginner at this, absolutely. So I have been going on a lot of, I guess you could call it, window shopping hunts. I like going into as many of the local spots as I can just to see what's out there, see what I'm actually missing out on, because I can't buy everything I want to right now. But it's fun to go into a Target and say, hey, they got 3 of the Joe Fix-Its, that I don't have yet. These are cool. Maybe I can get one someday, that type of thing. But I have been doing my fair share, picking some things up here and there. I've been selling a lot of stuff on Mercari, a lot of old Star Wars vintage stuff, and I'm not putting all that towards bills. I am buying a few things, so I do want to show a few things off today. And I'm going to show you just a short hunt video that I did with Kimberly. We went to Roseville, which is a suburb of St. Paul, I guess, Minneapolis, St. Paul, northeast suburb, and we rolled down there so we could go into Rosedale, which is another big mall we have in the area. I didn't research it at first. You'll see me talk about it on the video. I didn't do any research. We just went there, see what we can find out, see what we can see Funko-wise. So let's check that out right now. As that water tower shows, we are in Roseville. at Rosedale Mall. Another place I haven't been to in years. Hey Kim, say what's up.
Hey.
Are you excited to be going into Rosedale?
Yes, very.
When was the last time you were here?
It's probably been over 20 years.
That's a lie. She's exaggerating, but maybe it has been over 20 years. It's been a long time. We're gonna go in here and check it out. Yeah, like way too much hunting footage lately, and I apologize for that, but I am unemployed and bored, so we're just like running around town and checking joints out. I have no idea what that is. Looks like an aquarium or a restaurant or something. All right, I'll come back to this when there's actually something interesting. Crazy. Man, you know you had an upscale mall when it looks like this outside of the bathrooms. Yeah, this is not Northtown. These are sick for sure. Yeah. I don't care how popular this might be. I'm not doing it. No, 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 no. Terrible. Crime against humanity. Kim's digging the Doc Martens. She also went crazy over here. We got all kinds of cool stuff. And a Timberland boot. Just all kinds of cool stuff. They got a nice selection in this place. Yeah. Prince. Just saw TC Bear. Never seen that Zoolander before. There's the hated Bucky Badger from next door. Fallout, Mole Miner. Got a lot of different stuff here. They got some weird Rick and Morty stuff. They got the All for One. They got the Pride Batman. They got Pugsley with the alligator. They got the Pride Hello Kitty as well. They got Bro Thor, Batmite, Teddy Rick. Couple of cool Umbrella Academy. Hazel. Cha-Cha. Found this Night Lights. Very adorable.
Hello Kitty Pride.
A lot of stuff here. Yeah, I already saw that one.
Oh my god. Throw up.
Waldo. Ish. We don't like him at all. Ish. Very nice, from the new Dune movie, I believe. Kim just spotted this one. Damn. That's nice. Never seen that before. Rad Toad. Never seen this before either. Up in the Dark Crystal. And oh yeah, I want to get this Ripley to go with my Alien. Been looking to get that one. Got this nice Miles Morales too. Another part of that Gamerverse set, the Spider-Man game. Very impressive store here. I like it. I think I'm going to scoop these three. I think this is actually from the old Dune movie. It's just a one-shot, and it says 2019, and graphics and everything. I think this is from the late 80s movie, or whenever that came out. But it's still very cool, but we're going to go these three, I think. That'd be great. That is where we were. Even in a really cool mall like Rosedale, retail is still in trouble. I mean, this is in that cute little loggers play area, but not anymore. I mean, it's a really cool mall. Nice architecture. It's been here for a long time, but retail is hurting for sure. Yeesh. That's what I'm talking about. Reminds me of the little mall back in Medford where we used to live in Oregon. A lot of empty spots. Man, that thing is enormous. This place has the same name as that place at Northtown that had a bunch of pops. But this one is just like calendars and puzzles and crap. Moving on. Yeah, so this mall's been kind of disappointing. So far we found that one store that had pops. No Hot Topic, no GameStop, no Box Lunch, no Think Geek. I was hoping to stumble across something. Now, I know you can just go on your phone and say, where's the nearest Box Lunch? Where's the nearest Think Geek? But, like I said, we're bored. I'm unemployed. We're exploring. We are getting tired, though. We got one more wing to cover, and we're out of this joint. And we're back. Hope you enjoyed that little hunt. I know it wasn't all Funko related. You know, I'm bored. I like checking things out. Trying to share some things with you guys that I see out there that I think are funny or whatnot. Like Crocs. Sorry if you like Crocs. Oh man. One other thing I want to mention. Fishing around online this morning, I came across this vlog, I suppose, of these three gentlemen, and they were basically resellers, and they were proud of the fact they were resellers. And they were talking about everything from sneakers to Pokemon cards to football cards to Funko, and they were discussing all the ins and outs of what kind of bots they were using and getting on this Discord group and this group, and there's things called cook groups. I just learned this morning. You're probably laughing at me. I didn't know about these things. These cook groups. I've always wondered, you know, how do you get a Travis Scott Nike shoe that retails for $220 and then you sell it on eBay for $1,000 the next day? I'm always like, you know, and sometimes you look at these listings and you know, this guy doesn't have a Princeton education. How'd this guy get these shoes? How'd this guy stumble upon this kind of situation? And you know, part of you is like, I want to do that, but I mean, these cook groups, you buy into them, you pay to get into their group. Sometimes they have a limited membership. People will get out and they'll let new people in to fill those spots. You know, the more members they have, the more monthly Discord fees they're getting, and they're making money doing this, you know, and then they're making money on all their flips, all their resells too. And being a Funko collector, I was just leaving some comments on some sites yesterday about, you know, you see the retail space, the Targets, the Walmarts, even like some of the GameStops, their Funko sections are shrinking. Some of them are going away altogether. Some of the Walmarts don't carry them anymore. But, you know, and what's increasing is all the exclusive stuff, the pop-up stuff, the drops. And, you know, I'm not part of that game at all yet. I'm just not that computer savvy, and I'm not that organized to where I'd be, oh, it's such and such a clock. I got to get on Funko Shop and get my Captain Crunch soda can. You know, I'm just not that organized yet. Or not that organized, period. But as far as, like, you know, you go into a Target, oh, they have 20 of these, you know, premier NFL card boxes. They're only $40 a piece. I know I can sell these for $150 on eBay. And you buy all 12 of them that they have. So you can do that and go make your money. You know, right or wrong. Well, aren't all businesses just some form of reselling? They buy a good at a certain price, they sell it at a certain price? Yes. But the shelf at Target, where they stock boxes of football cards for $40, that's the end of the line. That's supposed to be the end of the line. That way a kid can come in there and get his box of football cards and be all excited. You know, look what they got, Mom. Can I get one? Sure. You know, not so one guy can buy them all and then sell them to collectors or other flippers on the online marketplace. Personally, I don't know, man. I don't think that's a cool thing to do. Now, obviously, I'm not a reseller. I'm not making all kinds of money doing that. So, you know, I'm one to talk, right? But it's just, I just think about those kids, or I just think about those people that don't have a lot of money that want that item, and they're probably never going to get that item. Mandalorian Commander, you know, just came out on Funko a few weeks ago. Funko Shop a few weeks ago. And man, I had to have it. I didn't get it in the drop. I wasn't even at the drop. I completely missed out on it. And right away, these things were 45, 50 bucks, 80 bucks. And I paid 45 bucks for one. Haven't showed him to you yet. He's in this pile over here. But, you know, 45 bucks, something I could have got for 11 or whatever it was, 15. And that happened, you know, multiply that times 1,000 transactions. And, you know, is it good for the hobby to have hard to find items and expensive grails and things like that, exclusive things, convention exclusives? Yeah, it's great for the hobby. You have to have that. You have to have different levels, you know, different $100 grails, $500 grails. You know, 1 in 24 Freddy Funko from 8 years ago that's now $12,000. You know, you got to have those different levels to have the money pouring into the hobby. But I don't know. It just, to me, it's like this. It needs to shift a little bit back to more where the common person up there can enjoy the hobby and not get so caught up in the drops and the exclusives and you know, it's all I got. It's all I'm interested in. Oh, this is a common, you know. Throw that away. I don't need this. It's a common. Doesn't have a sticker on it. I don't want that pop. You know, that's where you're shifting out of doing it for the love of the fandom that you're into, and now you're doing it just to make money, or I don't know. I'm not being very clear in my thoughts here, but hopefully you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. Now let me shift to the haul that we picked up on that trip you just watched. Part of it's in this big black bag that we got from GameStop. Let's see what's in here. Pokemon, Flareon, part of the Evolution set they rolled out. You can see it right there. Okay. And if Kim was here, she could focus on these items better, eliminate the glare. I'm doing the best I can here by myself. Hopefully you can see that okay. I'm not even sophisticated enough to look at what's being filmed. Okay? So I'm doing this blind. Got everything set up where it should be. Hopefully I don't have to remake this video when I'm done, because everything's in the wrong spot. And the camera angle's off and you're not even looking at me right now. But no, so here's Flareon. Grabbed her. I call it a her. Evolutions. We got another one. Jolteon. You've already seen Eevee on the channel here. I'm giving one of those Eevees away. So we've got Eevee, Jolteon, Flareon. That just leaves, well, he's not in this bag. Let's take Jolteon down. Speaking of Star Wars, speaking of Mando, here's Mandalorian 408. Star Wars 408 is the Mandalorian. Looks a lot like 402, which is the one where he has the child and he's taken off, because this has that same art. But it's part of this little set they put out. 5 commons, so to speak, and then there's this one, and there's a new Ahsoka. 414, I believe. I believe that Mandalorian Commander I just talked about is 415. So they're, Star Wars keep rolling them out. I just hope they don't, you know, I don't think we need another Cara Dune. The 3 that they've released are pretty similar already. So unless they're going to do something crazy with her, let's get some other characters going. There's plenty of other characters in the Mandalorian they could roll out. Been wanting to get this for a while. I know it's older, but it's part of this 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back set that we've been getting various pieces from. The Princess Leia in her gown, the Luke with Yoda on his back, the Carbonite Han, this 2-pack, which of course is the famous, I don't even know if that's in shot there, the famous scene where he gets carbonized. This is the farewell right beforehand, where Leia says, "I love you," and Han looks back at her and says, "I know." So yeah, that's kind of the exchange that happens between Kim and I. When she tells me she loves me, I look at her and say, "I know." Because that's Han Solo. If Han Solo did it, if it's good enough for Han Solo, it's good enough for me. Alright, that bag is shot. What I have in this bag, I believe, maybe was not on that same day. It might have been the next day or the day after. I know in my last video I lamented the fact that we went back to Northtown. I was going to get Yoda with the egg container, and it was both of them that they had were gone. I walk into my local Walmart last week sometime, and bada bing, I got it. Really excited about this pop. It's number 407, fits right in with all these new ones they're rolling out. It actually shows those 5 on the back that we just looked at. But there he is. There's the photo. Again, I'm dealing with glare here that I can't really control. But there he is. I absolutely love this pop. It looks like it's the size of a smaller rides, so it's going to be challenging to find a protector for this. I know they exist. Doesn't mean I can just get one really easily, because some of those things are hard to find. They're always sold out. But if you watch The Mandalorian and you saw this episode, and if you watch New Rock Stars or any of those kind of fan sites, there's lots of theories as to what these eggs are, what the connection between the child and the eggs are. What is the connection, right? We don't know yet. Very cool pop. Very excited about it. Alright, what else do we got to show here? I'm just going to keep reaching down and grabbing things. They might be from that day that we just watched. They might not be. There's a bunch of random stuff down here. Okay, yeah, this one. This is from that day for sure. Games by James. Okay, this was a store that we found in Rosedale that actually had a decent selection of pops. I wanted to grab about 10 of them, you know. But we went with 3. On the video, I showed you the 3 we were going to get, and we did not get those 3. I found some problems with the All Might, the teacher All Might that I wanted to grab. He had some box damage. Had to go. But we got the Hello Kitty Pride, which is very neat. It's got the custom artwork on the box. It's got the custom back. I like this pop a lot. It's kind of a translucent rainbow color. So we were happy to get that for our Hello Kitty collection. We also grabbed the Batman Pride. Why not? Box is very similar. It's also got the special message on the back. Anytime you can buy a product that you love, a character that you love, be it Hello Kitty or Batman, and you're giving to a organization that supports something worthwhile, like the LGBT, etc. community, hey, it's a 2-for-1. Got a nice, cool pop, and contribute to a good cause, right? The last one we got, I can't remember if this was on the video or not. We grabbed another one of these Batman 80th Anniversary editions. This is Batmite. Says first appearance. Well, I tell you what, the flash on the camera is making me blind, because I have a big spot where I'm trying to read. It says first appearance 19. I can't even read that. That's embarrassing. But this is DC Heroes number 300. The whole numbering system for these Batmans, these black Batman boxes, doesn't make any sense. It's, 284, 300, 314, and then there's other things mixed in that numbering sequence, so it's not just a block of the black Batman boxes. They're kind of all over the place. So, but excited to get him. He's a cool looking pop. And that's all we got at Games by James. One more GameStop bag. We went to 2 different GameStops that day, and GameStop is not super pumped about you filming in their store. I had a hunt a couple weeks ago where the video literally ends with the GameStop guy yelling at me. So I just don't even really try anymore. If there's ever anything really cool that I'm going in to grab, I might say ahead of time, hey, I'm going to film silently in here just to show you some things. But, you know, no big deal. I'll respect their policy and not a big thing. But here's what we grabbed at this GameStop. Just talked about him. There he is. Vaporeon. The last of the evolutions. There they all are again. We got the whole set now. Very exciting. Our Pokemon collection's coming right along. I also just mentioned this one. 414. The new Ahsoka Tano. She's just kind of standing there in this one, not really an action pose. But can you really have too many Ahsoka Tanos? And look at this new line. This basically Mandalorian characters, not necessarily from the show. It's more like, Clone Wars characters. But I mean, you've got all these Mandalorians in there that they're rolling out. Bo-Katan is just great. Can't wait to find that one. Gar Saxon. I'm not even sure who Wrecker is. I got to catch up on my Clone Wars. And then another Darth Maul. Okay, this is part of this Avengers video game set they've been rolling out. We showed quite a few of them on the channel. This one I'm really excited about because he's different, unique. It's Mr. Modak. Just a weird, creepy villain. You see him a lot as a foe of the Avengers. And, you know, I know my Marvel pretty well. I know a lot about the Avengers and the Fantastic Four and Iron Man, you know, going back to the 1980s. I don't remember Modak's origin. I know he's something to do with technology, maybe time travel. I'm not sure what his deal is. I just know he's a bad guy. And this is a very cool pop. It has that flaming base that from his jetpack there on the bottom is creating the base. So that's pretty neat. I like him. Last two pops from GameStop. They're from a set. I'll show them one at a time. We'll start with the man himself, Ronnie. Ad icon number 85, Ronald McDonald. Here's the set. Ronald McDonald, Grimace, Hamburglar. We got Mayor McCheese, Officer Mac, and there it shows a Fry Guy 2-pack. There's actually a whole bunch of McDonald's coming out. They got the Chicken McNugget Girl. They had the Captain Crook for the New York Comic Con. There's 2 of these Fry Guy 2-packs, 4 different colors. And there's 5 Chicken McNuggets. If you remember when they marketed Chicken McNuggets back in the day, they had like, you know, it's kind of like the YMCA Village People. You know, they had the Chicken McNugget group. And there was a cowboy and I don't even know, a ninja. I'm not sure. But there's 5 different McNuggets coming out, which kind of reminds me of the ad icon Otter Pop Overkill, including the blue raspberry one, who's like $300-400 now. Why did they do that to us ad icon people? There's already enough expensive ones in the, you know, down in the, you know, the metallic Fruit Loop, the Flock Tricks Rabbit, there's all kinds of expensive ad icons. So we'll see if they do anything super limited like that with McDonald's. I'm not sure if they're going to do that or not, but we got Ronnie. He's really neat looking. I'm a McDonald's guy, you know. It's that old Nike, Adidas, you know, McDonald's, Burger King, Coke, Pepsi. You know, you usually pick a side in those situations. I've always been a McDonald's guy. Not so much now as earlier in my life, but you know, I'll throw a Big Mac down every now and then. Every now and then. The French fries are still good. So, second one we got was Hamburglar. The little Hamburglar dude. He's neat. So we just need Grimace. Well, actually, what do we just need? We only have 3 of these. We have Ronnie, the Hamburglar, and we have Officer Mac. So, still have a few to go to get that set caught up. I was happy to find those at GameStop though, because up to this point I hadn't really seen them in the wild. A couple other things from this GameStop. happy to show this one. I'm just going to hold it back here because my spot right here probably won't show the whole figure. It's McFarlane Toys, Batman the Grim Knight, okay? And he's loaded for bear. He's got his ammo belts and his pouches, and he's got these different kinds of weapons. He's ready to kick some ass, okay? This Batman's not messing around. The back picture kind of shows the artwork there. So, yeah, happy to grab this one. I haven't really seen this one too much out there, so they only had one. I grabbed it. Batman the Grim Knight. What's left in this bag? Let's see. Yeah, this is spread throughout that day. Before we went to Rosedale, we went to a Walgreens, and we grabbed this little fig pin here of our man Stitch. Getting into the fig pins a little bit. I'm not going crazy on them. I'm just buying ones for things that I really like, characters that I really like. You know, we got a Stitch one now. We got a few Marvel guys. There's some other fig pins I need to show off still, but I think we have 9 or 10 of these now, and I'll show them all together in a future post. So yeah, we got Stitch at Walgreens. And I just messed up my thing there. Okay, then we got an All Might MHA pin. I just love All Might. I have not watched a minute of this show yet. My fandom of it is purely built off of other YouTubers, basically. Seeing other YouTubers talk about MHA, showing off their MHA stuff. There's a guy down in Texas, I think, maybe Louisiana. He's UAM Collectibles, okay? And that stands for Ultra All Might, and All Might is in his logo. So, that guy, especially, has really got me hooked on All Might and all of his greatness. Like I said, haven't watched the show, and I love this character, so, you know, whatever. Another My Hero Academia character that I do like is the Stain guy. I've seen some other merchandise where his name is Killer Stain, or the Killer Stain. I guess he's like an ultimate bad guy. He looks like an ultimate bad guy, so it doesn't surprise me. But that's all we're going to do for today. I could keep going and keep going, but I want to keep this video somewhat short so you can all enjoy it, hopefully. Don't forget to enter that contest, like I said at the beginning of the video. If you haven't yet, like, subscribe, really smash that like button. Dislike it if you want. Just thumbs up or thumbs down. Tells YouTube that you're paying attention to what I'm doing here, and that helps me out a lot. So, thanks for tuning into Dave's Dungeon, and we'll see you on the next video.